Szen Cobb is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Altoona curve. First pitch coming your way next. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Making a lot of contact recently, can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1, and he's challenging that called strike. Barely a whisker out of the zone, but it was a ball, so they still have both challenges. That ABS review sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. On the ground. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that's all they got. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. And now the right fielder, Trace Gonzalez. McFarland, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2022. The 0-1. Out to center. And that'll wrap this inning up. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Coming up to the dish for Altoona, Trace Gonzalez.
Number 1, Trace Gonzalez.
That's a hit. That keeps the inning going.
Now batting the third.
And now, Szen Cobb, 0 for 1 so far.
Szen Cobb.
Cobb, just 21 years old, he's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. And the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Just shy of a home run. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. 2 outs, runner on first base. Next up at the dish for the curve, Yordany De Los Santos. This one in the air, center field. And that is out number 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. And we're through 5 innings. The curve lead it 5-2. Runner at second here, and 1 away.
Number 55.
Cobb stands in now and watches strike 1. That one is smoked. Right field. Gonzalez heading to the alley and makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now batting the first baseman, Fightin Phils.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Palmer. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Cobb coming on. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, and they still don't have it. At third now with 1 away. That's a triple. I might want to go back and see where the outfielders were set up for that one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop-out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. To the top of the order we go. And now the first baseman, number 15. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air to left center. That's a hit. Into score from third. And they're up by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Off the schneid now that the first hit is in the books. That can really weigh on a player when you struggle to get that first hit to open a season. Time to shake it off and move forward. Man at second with 2 down. Into center. And the inning is over. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Szen Cobb, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Swings through that one, 0-1 now.
Ball.
Comes up empty, strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Fightin Phils down by 4 runs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly to left. And that's that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Altoona ahead in this game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can. Szen Cobb is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Altoona curve. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. That one finds the zone. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. On the ground to third.
Come on, get there, get there, get there.
There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So digging in, Will Taylor. Now the payoff pitch. That one in the air to center field. Cobb gets under it. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Great catch and throw to third for the double play. What a way to end the inning.
Approach me with caution, might have to get hurt. I traveled from the treetop, but I came up from the dirt. That shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk. Shotty like a detox, hit the pump and go berserk.
Welcome back to Altoona, top of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, number 55.
Some interesting local trivia. Altoona is the birthplace of 3-time All-Star and 2-time World Series winner Ripper Collins. And now this one into right center should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. And next, the cleanup hitter, Keaton Anthony. Runner edging away at second base. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush. And now it's runners at first and second.
Number 8, John Spikerman.
Keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. 2-1 pitch coming. Foul ball there. And now we're all filled up at 3-2. And they're all loaded up. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. So up next, Trent Farquhar.
Go, need you right here.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Bases loaded and nobody out, so the hitter is turning the screws on the pitcher. Make him beat you, or wait for him. Inside, nearly got the batter. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Szen Cobb, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. That one missed. If there's someone in your life who needs to get what's coming to them, call Vendetta Bagpipes. They'll send a kilt-wearing piper over to teach them a lesson at such a high volume, they'll never forget it. Jarvis. To second, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Fightin Phils lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 7th, your Donnie De Los Santos now at the plate.
Your Donnie De Los Santos.
Into center.
2-2-2.
Touches down. That's a hit. The tying run is aboard. And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Cobb, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Farrow on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there, and this one lands foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, almost got the hitter. Out to short. De Los Santos whips it to first in time. 2 down. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. High fly to center. Cobb settles underneath it. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Wyatt Hendry.
This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mike Jarvis.
Baseman, number 4, Mike Jarvis.
1-2 pitch. Escobar, the flip, and very nicely done for the out. They strand 1, scoreless after 1.
That's the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Szen Cobb stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Out to center. Jones settles underneath it and makes the catch. And we're all even up. Up the middle, picks it up. That's an out. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. 1 out and the base is empty. Cobb, just 21 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Go,
Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. One out with a runner at second. And now 1-2. Salamito checks the runner. Tag picked off. That's the daylight play right there, and everybody's got to be in sync for it to work. Good job to pick that runner off second base. Cobb digs in now, playing with the lead.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Out to short. Palmer tosses to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. This broadcast is brought to you by Bad Boy Bidets. This isn't your grandma's bidet. Their models have pressures up to 2,000 PSI to spray away even the toughest messes and keep everything fresh and clean. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. 1 for 3. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Cobb wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. This to third. Jarvis whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 runners left. Stepping to the plate for Altoona, Drew Jones. Here comes the 2-2. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. To third. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
I know you see the fashion. That sauce you never could imagine. Just that type of pretty you ain't never seen.
Szen Cobb has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Altoona Curve. First pitch coming your way next. And the next batter, Szen Cobb. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Cobb starting in center, just 21 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2025. That one is absolutely pummeled, pretty deep. Brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Cobb takes a ball standing in for the second time.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Grounder to short. De Los Santos throws to first. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Next up, Deuce Gorson. Now this is lifted to center.
Relay, forward.
It falls in. That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Tag in there, safe. And they cut the lead to 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did. So props to Nyarlathotep, Hotep, I guess. That's a hit.
Find it.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first baseman, Fightin Phils.
And here is Keaton Anthony.
Go, clutch up for us now.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Late on that fastball. Ground ball to second. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 2 runners left aboard, but they're still in front. 3-2. Steps in now with a pickup opportunity. 2 outs with a runner out there in scoring position. On 0-1, the delivery. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Comes through with the RBI. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. To third, Jarvis. Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We move on to the bottom of the... So 2 down. And now, the right fielder, number 9. Base hit. He turns and heads for second.
Yeah, here we go, relay.
And it's a 2-out double. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. And now the center fielder, Drew Jones. And 1-2. Up the middle. And a base hit. And here comes the runner. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 outs, runner on first base. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Lined a single into center the last time up. The pitch. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. We've got the last half of the eighth coming up. Reading with the lead, 4-3. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. And the 1-2. Swing and a rocket. It's back. Can't get there.
Yeah, here we go. Relay,
One run comes in. Runner around third. Here's the relay to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on. Nobody out.
Now
First and second here. Next up for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. That's a base hit.
Find the ball.
Coming around third. Throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Now batting.
And his consistent production continues as he notches his 50th RBI of the season. Such a valuable member of this lineup. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Wilbur Dotel won't go any further. And the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan Harbin. Has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance.
Hey, needs you right now. Here we go.
Fouled off, he was late. Runners on the bases with 2 already across. Here in the top half of the 10th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8.
Now it's the right fielder, John Spikerman.
Clutch up. Get back.
Quick toss to first, dives back in safely. And that's outside. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Michael Darrell Hicks, the right-handed sinker baller, looks to be getting ready. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That batter's shaking his head. On 3-1, he was all geared up for the heater, but instead a breaking ball drops in, and it's a full count. In the air to left. Snags it on the run. And beats it. Safe.
Now batting, second baseman, Arun Escobar.
First and second, 2 down.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. Close, doesn't get the call. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going.
Back.
Quick move to first. Back in safely on the dive. Grounder up the middle, De Los Santos. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Midway here in the 10th. The Fightin Phils lead it 6-4. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. Szen Cobb getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in RBIs. It's the Reading Fightin Phils and the Altoona curve. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Steps in now, bases clear, 2 down, looking to get something going here. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Swing and a miss out front that time. Grounder to second.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Play made. That ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0. Runner at first. The batter now, Dylan Palmer. And here's the 0-2. Puts it in the air to center. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting.
So digging in, Trace Gonzalez. 0-2, rocks and fires. Ripped into the outfield.
Here we go, relay.
And a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. In there safely. Picks himself up an RBI. It's getting harder and harder nowadays to get balls in the air to that area to drop in with all the ground center fielders are able to cover. Nice job to pummel that pitch and get extra bases out of it. Two gone and the bases loaded. Here's the third baseman, Dylan Palmer. Another full count pitch. Fly ball to center. That ends the inning. 2 runs in the inning. So up next, Szen Cobb. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
That's out the corner.
Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. 1-0, and the pitch. Breaks his bat and pops him up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Man on at first, and now the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Szen Cobb.
And a high fly out to center. Jones under it. And makes the catch. Make it 6 shutout frames out there. Steps in, trying to trim the deficit.
Number 55. Szen Cobb.
Oh, 1 now. The pitch gets away. And that'll cost them a run. He scores easily. When you're struggling to score, you're happy to get a run no matter how it happens. They'll take it on that wild pitch for sure. Now here's the 0-2. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Altoona with the lead, 4-1. team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it. Cobb digging in now, trying to make something out of nothing with 2 outs.
Cobb.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And that'll do it. We move on to the bottom. Welcome back to Altoona, top of the 4th inning. Cobb leading things off and takes a strike. The curve get their name from the nearby Horseshoe Curve, a 3-track railroad curve that's even been designated a National Historic Landmark. Pretty cool.
That's a ball.
If you find yourself saying, "Affogato, get my day going," or "I'm in a latte trouble," pick up Enrico's Espresso Toothpaste. It'll put some pep in your step and in your mouth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty comes to the plate. Struck the batter out without a swing. 1 gone leading off the 4th. So digging in, Mitch Jebb. Center field. 1 away. Cobb stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitcher. On cruise control right now. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Cobb, just 21 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2025.
Ball 2.
That just missed. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Line drive, that's a base knock.
Find the ball.
A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Get at bat.
The batter, the first baseman, Fightin Anthony.
Back.
Now a quick throw to first.
He's in
Guys
there.
back in, safe. Fights it off, we'll see another. Swing lifted to left field. Should have this one. Gets there, got it. So no runs here on a base. 2 down and a
Now
runner
batting,
at second
the
base.
first baseman,
Now at the dish, Jared Jones.
Joe.
2-1 pitch upcoming. Line drive, that's a base hit. And here comes the runner. Comes across to score. It's 1-1. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. So up next, Ian Farrow. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Fly ball out to center. Cobb under it. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. A couple of runs in the inning. Next up, the designated hitter, Harvey O'Connell.
Harvey O'Connell.
The 3-2 pitch. In the air to center. Cobb under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So 2 down. Jared Jones will hit next. And the 0-1 now. This one lifted to center field. Cobb under it and makes the catch. Through 8 full. The curve. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Michael Darrell Hicks. On to try and lock this thing up. Cobb steps in looking to be the rally starter. This could be the inning that flips this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings and flares it. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. Deuce Gorson coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Rick, Ghost, and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'm a...
Szen Cobb is getting ready to go. He's showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin Phils. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Leo Jimenez.
Shortstop, number 49, Leo Jimenez.
In the air to center, Cobb in position. Gets there, got it.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Aloy.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. And there's a curve through for a strike. That's to third, Coffee. And now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. We go on to inning number 2. No score. The Fisher Cats at the plate here in the second inning.
The right fielder, Jake Borfin.
And now the 1-2. That's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Ismael Munguia digs in now, and his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce, throws to first, and they get the out.
Batting ninth,
The weather continues to be in. To the top of the order we go. Next up, Leo Jimenez. This out to center, going back pretty deep, and makes the catch. Home half of the third coming up, still score. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And he hits a broken bat grounder back up the middle. Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. 2 left on base, and we are still scoreless. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Jace Borfin. Skies this one to center. Cobb gets under it. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, third baseman, Cutter.
So a runner at third and 2 outs. And now, Leo Jimenez. Payoff pitch. And a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Now batting, the designated.
We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Cobb at the plate now, and that's ball 1. Good job to let the low one go there. 1 away in a tie game, go ahead run at first. Bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. On the ground, could be 2. Can't come up with it. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first,
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
So they get 1, but a really nice try
Now
there.
batting, the
That's a
first baseman,
hard but
Jimenez.
legal slide into second base we just saw. That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play.
Drive 'em in for us. Need you. Here you go.
Edge of the zone called a strike. Cobb leading off first with 2 away.
Back.
Quick toss to first and back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball 2.
misses. Throw
Out
to
of the
second,
tag.
out. That ends the inning. Next to hit,
Now
Jace
batting,
Borfin.
right fielder, Jace Borfin.
The 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center. 1 away. Bad Boy Bidets has a wide array of patterns available, from classic flames to leopard print to stroboscopes. Make every toilet visit an adventure with Bad Boy Bidets. High fly to center. Cobb moving under it. There's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Aaron.
Cobb up now looking to drive in a run. A hit here could change the narrative of this one. Close, but ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. This to third. Coffee. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they load the base. Go ahead run on base. Next up for the Fisher Cats, Cutter Coffee. 1-2 now. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. The run scores from second. And they lead by 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third. Relay throw, the tag, out.
Now batting, the center field.
On that play, it
number
looked like he might
33.
just stroll into third, but the outfielder made a good throw in, and the relay had him beat by plenty. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss.
Does anybody out there still give a about me? Do you still see what they thought I could be? I gambled away all the loving I ever had. My cheap one knocked on mess and always done bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo lock on and do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Oh, everybody seems to think I changed since I quit. Dropped all my bad habits and started back thinking. When I jump off the wagon, honey, would you catch my fall? If I hollered out your name, would you hear me call? Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo like I do so well.
Edber Perez will hit
The
next.
left fielder, Edber Perez.
And he delivers. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit, and it hits the base of the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw to third. Not in time, runner safe, and a run comes in to
Batting
score.
fifth, the right fielder, number
Not many
19.
hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a two-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Cobb up now. Every ball club needs an answer when it gets punched. He'll try to provide it here in the leadoff spot. Out to short, Jimenez jumps and throws, and there's one away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ryan.
We move on to the
Leading
third
off
inning,
for
and
New
now the
Hampshire,
DH,
designated
Eloy
hitter,
Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to center. And there's one down. A good accountant should save you money, not cost
The
you
batter,
more.
the first
That's why
baseman,
Crazy
number
Owl
3,
CPAs have a
Jackson
price-beating guarantee.
Porno.
If you think you can find a lower price and better refund for your tax return, you're crazier than Al. Gets there, got it. Runners at first and second with one out.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Cobb, the next to hit, takes ball one. Gives up the walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. That one out to right, towards the line. Runner tags and goes to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. We're in the top half of the fifth. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Parker. That one in the air to center field. And a quick out, number one. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Szen Cobb. Nobody out with runners at first and second. Big spot for the pitcher and this defense. They'd like to roll too. High fly ball towards left center. There's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brian.
Leo Jimenez, the next to hit. 2-1 now. That's a hit. Line drives into center are such hot. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Eddie Micheletti Jr. And the 2-2. That's his second hit of the day. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cutter.
We go to the top of the 7th. Parker getting ready to hit.
Aaron Parker.
In the air to center. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Arjun
Cobb up now, hunting that redemption swing. It just takes 1.
Cobb.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home, safe. It's 5-1. Comes through with the RBI. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Fly ball out to left field. Perez settles underneath it and makes the catch. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Arjun Nimala.
The center fielder, number 18, Arjun Nimala.
And the right-hander deals. That's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Not many hitters stepping to the plate for New Hampshire. Eloy Jimenez. Base hit into center field. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Szen Cobb. Not close with that one, but still chased. That's a strike. There's the strike. Misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher to accept the plate umpire's call politely. That may pay off for him down the line. That's to third.
Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
Sends it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Back here in Reading, bottom of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Josh Rivera. Now here's the 0-2. That's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's such a disciplined swing, staying tall and getting the barrel to the high fastball. That might even have been above the zone, but still some good contact. To the right side, Rivera spins and fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Nobody out, first and second here. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Close, but ruled a ball. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound. And swing and miss. Next one's popped in the air into right. Borafin gets there under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Nice read by the runner to move up and put runners on the corners. Now they can bring in the run on the sac fly. And that one hammered. And that one looks like it'll be trouble. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay throw. Makes it into third with a leadoff triple. And that makes... Next up for the Fisher Cats, Eloy Jimenez. Out to center. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. Cobb stepping in, looking to flip the momentum back after last inning. Let's see if he can be the spark. That one ripped into right center. That's down, 1 hops off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. Move to second, back in easily. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second with nobody out. Swings and misses. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and 1 away now. And the next batter, Keaton Anthony. The pitch. Grounds it to short. Jimenez tags the runner for 1. Fires to first on the run. Outstanding play. Eloy Jimenez now at the plate.
Eloy Jimenez.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 2-out double. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. This one the other way, and there's a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Good job right there. Good at bat.
He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Next up for the Fightin Phils, Brian De La Cruz.
Ball.
This broadcast is brought to you by Thrifty Garmola's Discount Granola. If your oats and nuts are leaving a huge hole in your budget, it's time to get thrifty. That one misses.
Ball.
Ain't no one better right here.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Payoff pitch. And ball 4.
Nope,
Two
ball
aboard.
4. Take your base.
Now batting, first baseman, DJ Anthony.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 2. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. That one not close. Two runs in to score in the inning. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Double play ball to second. Flips it. There's one. And their bad luck continues. Their 3rd double play. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Szencobb.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here. On out.
That one smashed to left field. It's carrying. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stops. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
And the count 1-2. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. Bottom half of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Struck out swinging. Huge K there. 1 out and 2 in scoring position. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Keaton Anthony. One-two pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. 2nd and 3rd here, 1 away. Got him. Now 2 away. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat. The 1-1 offering. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Two outs, 2 runners in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. So digging in, Arjun Nimala definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. On to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 5, 6, 7 slots due up. New Hampshire with the lead, 4-3.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling, I'm my own penny, I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way, you know it's on me, you know I got
one away and a runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, just waving at that one. Got him swinging. That's the second out. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Lifted in the air to right center. And there's 2 down. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Eloy Jimenez. Payoff pitch. That's towards center. Cobb under it. Gets there. Got it. To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Szen Cobb. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Grounder to the left side. To first. Only 1 out remaining. Cobb with a solid contribution even in the loss. A 3-hit performance, including 2 that went for extra bases. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for him. Nice job, even in defeat. Ready to go now. Digging in,
tonight,
Edver Perez.
Right fielder, number 6, Edver Perez.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Cobb should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. On the ground to third, Coffey. It's there, 1 away. 1 down. Next up, Josh Rivera. The 0-1. That's a hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Edver Perez. Now the 1-2 pitch. This one is labeled. Looks like extra bases. Coming around third. Runner scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's some sweet contact right there, going the opposite way for the double. When you line one up like that, the guys in the dugout will definitely be fired up. In the dirt, but kept it close. Ricketts leads off of first with 2 out. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. And now, Brian De La Cruz.
Angel Bastardo.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Here we go. No one better.
Good job to fight that one off. First and second, 2 down. And it's a pop-up. Aaron Parker under it. That is the inning. Steps in, looking to be the hitter that breaks through. No runs on the board yet, but this could be a table setter moment for him. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
No time wasted here. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare.
Ball, that's
Are you
it.
looking for an exotic pet that will wow your friends and provide high-quality wool? Reginald Horger's Alpaca Farms has you covered. Come see their alpacas today. Duran. There's one. That is a terrific double play. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Cobb in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. That one in there, and it's 1-1. So good with that cutter. He's able to move it left and right. That can be really effective, and it's going to stay a strike. They've only got one challenge remaining. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Runner at first, one away. Grounder left side, and that's a fair ball. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
In the dirt, but blocked. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski appears to be getting loose. Dive, got it. Throws from the seat of his pants. The tying run is aboard. Tremendous effort to get to it and make the stop on that play, but you still have to finish the job properly. The inaccurate throw means that all that work is for nothing. Something to work on going forward. Now it's the shortstop, Trent Farquhar.
Looking good. No one better up there.
And the 1-1. Bounce to the left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Next one misses.
That's down. Ball.
2-2. Good job to let the low one go there. Drive along the left field line, and that's a fair ball. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in, and safe at second with a 2-run double. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. The crowd standing now in a 1-run game in the 9th inning.
Coffee.
Hard hit to right center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 runners left stranded, but they're up. Digging in with a chance to be the hero. You can feel the tension in the ballpark. Big time moment here. Close one, but doesn't get the call. That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge. And that one did find the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, 1 now. That one missed. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Hot shot to third. And that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
There's nothing colder.
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. And now the right fielder, Jace Borfin. 2-2. Base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Fightin Phils, Szen Cobb. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
All right, that aboard.
No question, he came up ready to hit. That's a nice, simple approach there. Quick toss to first, back safely.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Pinto. In plenty of time to first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Keaton.
Next up for the Fightin Phils, Keaton Anthony.
Hey, keep it going. Punch up for us.
Hacks and misses, got a chase swing. 1 out with a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. 3 straight curveballs is odd. That pitch usually is more effective when you mix it up with the rest of your arsenal. But he was pretty confident in it and kept hitting that button to get the K. If it worked for Blythe. Now a swing, and this ball is well hit. It's got a chance. And you can forget it. It just got out of here. 7th homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's a 2-1 game. Raining cats and dogs, and he still manages to blast that one out of here. Unreal. That one was almost robbed out there in right field. The batter can feel good about the round tripper, but looking at the right fielder, he's replaying that one mentally, wondering if he could have brought it back.
Rivera.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Around first and digging for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double. He's been red hot at the dish lately. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
My dick,
Hammered down the line for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. In at second with an RBI double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Man at second, 1 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Foul ball there. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. That's the hammer curve that he likes to throw, and it's not hard to see why it's effective. The higher velo gives it some extra bite. It's got real potential. Center field. Nimala settles underneath it and makes the catch. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Eloy Jimenez. And there's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. On the ground to the right side. Dig! Inning over, but the damage certainly done. So 2 down. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Leo Jimenez. Swing and a rocket. Reaching down, makes the catch. The lineup flips over. Cobb digs in now. In the air to center. 2 up, 2 down. Top of the 7th here, Parker getting ready to hit. The windup and the pitch. And that's a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th. And that one must feel. So up next, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Fly out to center field. And that's that. To the top of the order we go. Cobb will hit next. Out towards left center. And that'll do it. We're at the end of 7. We go to the 8th. Jackson Hornum now at the plate. Swing and a drive. It's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Around second now, going for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
No, he's in there.
That's a great example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. We head back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Arjun Nimala. Here's a fly to center. Reaching down and makes the grab.
The batter, the designated hitter, Eloy.
If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work.
Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought it was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and the smooth slick Rick talking, burnt out. 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking at a wolf, but I turn around, swinging like the first round, even in the 12. Got myself rich, took the fan with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get it. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why the I should stop now. Thought it was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pest it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.
I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session in, we'll need us some need. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dark and them potato rounds, I bet you would like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show, throw the plates away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line,